Hey everybody, Justin Byers from JB Byers Woodworking. Welcome back to the shop. I'm gonna do my router drawer, but here's my power tool drawer. I don't think I've showed this much. Just have a little cordless drill that the company sent me, but here's my main one. This is the router drawer. I'm gonna work on trying to get this organized. Also gonna show you my epoxy drawer. I may piddle on this later on, but right now I'm going to work on my router drawer. And here is a skill router that a buddy of mine, Kevin, from Benjamin Woodworks, fixed me up with. We become friends over the past year or so through YouTube. He actually came down to North Carolina and for a vacation, so we got to hang out a little bit, meet up. He's a tad camera shy, so I didn't get any pictures with him, but this skill router is just, I love this thing. It's pretty easy to operate. It's got digital readout, and just there's so many settings and varieties. You can set this thing. You can change your RPMs. You can select your bits. What style bit you're putting in here. You can the shaft size of your router bits, your collars, and hardwood, softwood, plastic, and like I said, it's just a really good router. And I think it's two horsepower. It's 14 amps and three really bright LEDs to light your surface up. And it's not real loud either, and I like that. But also the collar, the half-inch collar. This little small invention doubles as the sleeve for your 1/4 inch collar. So you can, you use your 1/2 inch collar to put your 1/4 inch collar in. You don't have to switch it out. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but just that small little detail to me makes a big difference if someone thought that through. Being able to just to incorporate that into this. So that to me is a really big deal for me. And like I said, it's a really good router. It actually has a red light on there that will let you know if you're just working it too hard. It'll light up red, and also it will shut down if you don't let off, because that way it keeps you from burning your motor up. So that's a really good feature also built into this skill router, and comes with fixed and plunge bases as well. Comes with a fence, all your accessories, and dust covers and stuff like that for this router. So it's a really good, if I recommend router, this is the router I recommend. For the price, you get more bang for your buck. So here I am starting to take, get everything out of the drawer. You don't realize how much you have of something until you start going through it. You're like, oh, I forgot I had 4 of those, that you've accumulated over time. But yeah, it's just time to really get it organized and laid out, and try to get a little more cleaner. And here I am just kind of trying to figure out how I want to try to get everything in here. Disclaimer also, I'm bad about working on something and then I will change it, 3 more times, because I'll think of something else. I usually tend to try to drag something out to where I'm, using a formula where I try to think the process out completely before I dive into something. But this one was just really getting out of hand. I need to get a little more organized. The only thing I added was the little pieces for my router fences to slide down in, so I can get easy access to those, and put everything else around in the drawer here. So, and I don't use the fixed bases that much, and I use the plunge bases more than anything, and the routers already have them on there. So I may end up doing something where I just completely take all those other bases out And I may incorporate something when I do my other builds, so to put those in. But here it is. I got access to my my router fence attachments. Got my routers in here, all my other bases and dust extraction fittings and stuff like that. Everything's just kind of in here right now, but it's, you know, I've got access to it. It's a little more cleaner than what it was, not as jumbled. I had my skill saw in here too, so I've got that stored in my other cabinet. That's why I'm really trying to just kind of get everything organized and cleaned up and stuff. So at the end of this video, I'm going to talk a little bit. So I appreciate y'all. And that takes care of the router drawer. So now I've got it a little more organized. Not, you know, to the extreme like the rest of it. I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably building something just to put my fixed and plunge bases, just to separate them and come up with something there. But yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in and checking out my videos. Like I said, I've still got several shop furniture builds coming up, really big ones. Trying to figure out when I do an assembly table, I'm thinking about doing a 6 foot wide by 8 foot long one and laminating some big pieces of plywood together to get that, and maybe a piece of MDF or that melamine on the top there. And yeah, but I appreciate everybody sticking with me and checking out my videos. Hopefully some of it's been, you know, educational or you found interesting. If you have, hit that subscribe button for further builds and keep making.